You know, one of the biggest things that holds me back in this whole journey of making videos is my own mind and my environment. So, you know, sometimes I'm in these environments where everything's amazing. I'm around very positive, fun, energetic people. I have ideas flowing nonstop. I have videos to record. Everything's amazing. And then there are times where I'm in a very slow, calm environment. I'm very isolated. I don't have ideas. I don't have inspiration. And I can go 2, 3, 4 weeks without even filming a single piece of content. And that really sucks. And that is something that I have hid from my videos for so long. And I'm finally just coming to the camera with it. And I'll be honest with you, I think a lot of creators on the platform experience the same stuff. I do want to share some positive and cool experiences that I had in Mexico over the past couple months. I spent 6 weeks in Mexico City, and I was working at a hostel. The reason why I was working at a hostel, number one, because I got free accommodation. I basically worked 25 hours a week, and they gave me a bed and breakfast in return. So that was really cool. Number two, I also always loved the hospitality space, the travel industry. I love being around other travelers, being around other cool people. So I figured, you know, either way, even if my content in Mexico sucks, it's going to be an awesome experience. But I ended up going for 6 weeks, and I got great videos that I wanted to shoot. I think the content was pretty good. You know, always could be better, but I think we got some really interesting content there with the locals. I got to get to know the city, got to live the city, and I got to make really cool friends from the hostel. You know, all the guests that came through. Jimmy, the Chinese guy from Vancouver who came with me to Chinatown. You know, I had him in a couple of my videos, so just things were happening. You know, it was a very cool environment. It doesn't necessarily mean that I want to stay in Mexico City for longer. It was just an amazing 6 weeks where I was active, I was on my feet. I didn't even go to my room until I had to go to sleep. Like, I was pretty much 18 hours out of the day always doing something, whether it was the content, editing, filming, or hanging out with people, taking the guests on tours, organizing dinners for the guests, bringing people together. Like, it was awesome. So now I guess what I'm learning about myself is that on top of making videos about people and culture and languages and travel and things that I'm interested in, I also really like hosting. It comes natural to me. It's fun. You know, you can make money doing it as well. Not necessarily taking people on tours, but like hosting them, like having a guest house or a hostel or a hotel or wherever these accommodations are going in the future. Like, you know, maybe new accommodation concepts will open up. And yeah, it's just cool to realize that there's other things out there that I also want to be a part of. But I guess for now, my main focus remains this channel. And my biggest struggle coming back here to Florida is maintaining that flow of ideas, you know, like all the creativity and having things that I want to make videos about. You know, it kind of comes and goes. And sometimes I have more ideas, sometimes I have less. And yeah, I'm trying to stay positive because the past couple of weeks have been tough. A lot of my ideas that I want to film aren't really in my reach right now, not financially and not geographically. So I'm going to have to kind of deal with what I have here, and hopefully we'll be able to work well with it. You know, we're in Florida. That's the reality. Summer's right around the corner. It's going to get really hot out here. There's going to be less people around, but I think I'll be able to film some cool stuff, learn some cool stuff, meet some cool people. And yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of culture everywhere. There's people everywhere. It's just that Florida is, you know, for those of you who have been here, who live here, it's more spread out. So it's not like Mexico City or New York or Montreal or even any European city. It's like, you know, where you got pedestrian movement and public transportation and a good social life. Like, Florida is kind of one of those places, in my opinion, that suits more the type of person who wants to isolate himself. You know, if you have money, you want to get a nice private house with a pool, get yourself a boat. If you have a lot of money, play golf. You know, that's the Florida lifestyle. But anyways, yeah, I like to be around people. I like pedestrian movement. I like taking public transportation. I don't like driving. In Florida, I just, you know, want to get myself a coffee. I got to get in the car and drive 5-10 minutes just to get a cup of coffee. So yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I just wanted to give you a little update. I love the Mexico City experience. Mexico City was an amazing place to be. I do still think that it's an amazing place to live. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll be back there at some point in the future. But there are other parts of the world that I want to visit. I want to go to Central Asia. I want to go to Southeast Asia. I want to go to Korea and Japan. I want to go to more destinations in Europe, of course. There's a lot. There's a lot that I have on my mind. So we're going to hit up a lot of other destinations. I'm open to recommendations as well. So if you have any recommendations, you can let me know in the comments. And I would also love to know, like, out of all the new followers that I gained over the past month, which, by the way, I'm so grateful for, I'd love to know where you're from. I would love to know, what videos you enjoyed most. And I would also love to know if you are in a cool place and you would like to host me or show me around. Send me a message, leave a comment, or send me a DM on Instagram. We can chat. I'd have no problem meeting up, coming to your country, coming to your city, whatever, if you're here in the US, and we can share some really cool stories, because at the end of the day, I'm one person, and my channel is not really about me. It's more about the people around me and the people that I find and befriend on the way. But yeah, if you guys are here watching this, you should also become a part of the journey and tell your story, or tell your uncle's story, or your friend's story, or guide me towards interesting, cool people, because I think at the end of the day, that's what makes it awesome. That's what my channel is all about, and that's what I'm going to continue to document and share. In terms of traveling, I always love traveling. I think I always will love traveling, but I like to travel with a purpose now. I like to find interesting people and connect to them and learn about the way they live the life and share that with the rest of the world. So anyways, yeah, other than that, I don't have much to say. I think we can keep it under 7 minutes, and I guess I'll see you in the next one, guys.